Coming up today on Houston Life, how a local child on the autism spectrum found his voice, along with a little help from Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas X's hit song, Old Town Road.
Plus, she's making sure we all get the glow we deserve. Hear how one local woman was laid off by corporate America and how she's now thriving in her new chapter.
And stars of the hit Netflix series Virgin River are giving us a sneak peek of some of the twists and turns we'll see in season 3.
Plus, a new coffee shop is ready for a throwdown as they host a mocktail competition the entire family can enjoy. All that and more happening today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC 2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life. It's Wednesday, July 14th. I'm Courtney Savola.
Hi, Courtney. Hi, everybody. I'm Derek Shore. Glad to have you with us on what started for me as sort of a sunny day, and then it rained, and I got to work, and it was sunny, and now it's pouring outside.
I'm getting so tired of this pattern that we've been in since, I don't know, May?
I remember my sister lived in Seattle once, and it rained for 41 days straight, and at that point, she was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm good.
I'm moving.
What's our record in Houston at this point?
I don't know. I feel like it's been every day. Oh, we are a mix of patterns today.
Oh, that's a nice subject change.
Wow, I just got a glimpse of us in the monitor.
If you all need to put on your sunglasses, we will totally understand.
Normally, we are really good about just absorbing and the osmosis of coming through with color combinations.
Rain or shine, we're going to get through it together.
And one puffy sleeve at a time.
Yeah, you look nice. I like that leopard print. Is that leopard?
It is.
Oh, okay.
It's a snow leopard because it's kind of blue.
Oh, it looks good. It matches Frank Billingsley, his snow leopard tattoo on his back. Well, wherever you are watching, from home, from work, rain or shine, you know, that's part of being Houstonian. You always have to have the umbrellas handy, right?
Yes, because in 5 minutes, it's going to change.
So I love running into people, right? I know you do too, out of the grocery store, out and about. And what I love is when people tell us they watch our show from work.
Yes.
Obviously, over the last year and a half, that has sort of changed and morphed and evolved during the COVID time because so many people, their home office, you know, is their new office. They're no longer in the break room. But do you ever get to those points, or have you? I don't mean here at Houston Life. I just mean when you think of your entire career, have you ever had those days where you just feel like you can't do it anymore?
Yes.
I didn't even finish the question. You know, like where you've had, I feel like when we're at dinner with friends, people are like, you know what, I don't know, I'm not sure I can handle it, I might need to move on. A lot of people have felt that way over the pandemic, right?
Yes, absolutely. So
you probably heard about this Burger King in Nebraska, or was it Arkansas? It was Nebraska. Is there a difference? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys, you know me.
You're so funny.
So they essentially posted on their marquee a very simple phrase: we all quit. Sorry for the inconvenience. Check that out.
Oh, my word.
I think it's pretty clever. So the GM is this woman named Rachel Flores, and there's a reason why she and her coworkers were just feeling fed up. So she and 8 other employees put in their 2 weeks notice before they put up the sign. But here's the issue. So the AC had gone out there.
Okay.
It wasn't working. And they had mentioned to management, like, hey, this AC is not working. It was like 90 degrees in the kitchen. You can imagine, I mean, a kitchen job, any food service job is a tough job. It's one of the hardest in the business, right? You're sweating, it's uncomfortable, it's hot. So when she mentioned to management the AC had gone out, guess what they told her?
What?
That she was being a baby. So clearly that didn't sit too well.
People.
I know. That didn't sit too well, and they decided to quit. And then once they put the sign up, her boss just fired her anyway. But she was like, bro, it's too late, I already quit.
Wow. So little notes that one of them was hospitalized, I think, right?
Well, yeah, so the manager, Miss Flores, she was hospitalized because it was so hot in that Burger King.
Unbelievable. That's terrible.
But she was being a baby. Dehydration is a real thing. I mean, you can...
Absolutely. It's very serious.
Yeah. Anyway, good for them.
Good for them.
And I love they put it on the marquee.
Listen, you know, we've known people who have exited a job vocally, Loud, making a sign, having a cake.
Oh, like when people, yes.
Yeah,
oh,
I quit cakes and, you know.
I know a number of people who have like sort of like dropped a grenade when they left. I mean, not literally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've just made it clear that they're over it and they are ready to move on.
This was definitely the reason for it. But if you're looking for a job, if you're fed up, how about this title for you? Courtney Zavala, Director of Taco Relations.
It's not a real job.
It's a real job.
What?
It is. McCormick, they are on the lookout.
The Spice Company.
Yes, for its first ever Director of Taco Relations, and they are calling out to all taco fanatics to submit and apply for this job. Now, the Director of Taco Relations will be McCormick's. It's terrible when you can't get the job.
That would look great on a business card. It could be a little paper taco.
Oh, cute. I love it. Okay, you would be McCormick's resident consulting taco expert.
What's the salary?
Okay, this is really interesting. It's a temporary position.
Oh.
And it's a range of $20,000, but not to exceed $100,000 a month.
A month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
$25,000 a month. Yeah, I mean, there's a range here that you could make more, maybe 1 month, but you need to travel.
Does it depend on how many tacos you eat?
Listen, there's a lot of responsibilities. Keep tabs on taco trends, trolling TikTok, partaking in virtual calls to learn more about unique taco offerings from taco chefs from across the country. Share these findings with the McCormick team to keep everyone tacoing about tacos. Tacoing?
That is so cheesy.
Okay.
Tacoing about tacos?
So it's a part-time, limited-term engagement lasting up to 4 months, and you are basically an independent contractor once you sign your contract. I'd do it. What? What's so funny? Tacoing? No? You didn't like it?
No, I love it. It's really good.
Oh, but you're going to work 20 hours a week, August through December. You have to work remotely, virtual, ability to travel to HQ.
Where's HQ?
In Maryland.
Okay, well, nice knowing y'all. I'm kidding.
Hey, I've already applied.
Have you really?
Wow.
Well, I wish you all the best.
I'm going to be tacoing about it later.
How? I mean, I love that that is an actual job. That is a real job. What is it, man? Taco? What's it? Director of Taco Relations? Wow,
that's very serious business.
It's a great job.
Listen, the amount of money, if you're single or you can travel around and fill your life with tacos, why wouldn't you?
Why do you have to be single? What if...
I'm just saying maybe the option would be you're a little bit more free.
Well, maybe, but I also think that you could be maybe at the end of your rope, like needing a change in your life, and Director of Taco Relations, here you come. I had a good one to share with you too, but I'm going to save it till tomorrow because this might top your job.
Really?
The taco job.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's a tease for tomorrow. I can't wait. I'll be here. Still to come, I hope. The email that one job seeker accidentally received from a possible employer, and now TikTok fans are
They're tacoing about it?
They are. TikTok fans are
tacoing about this thing.
This is bad.
Okay. Don't worry. We'll explain what we mean after the break. First, let's check in with Joe Sam, who is mixing up some ice-cold mocktails today. Hey, Joe.
Hey guys, that's right. So we're doing so here at Active Passion, all focusing on health because these cocktails are made without the booze. We're talking about those mocktails. Look how beautiful they are. They're made by angels, and we're going to be telling them all to you about it and how you can come and check out that throwdown happening here next week when Houston Life returns. Stay with us.
What you know about me? Just what the people say.
Okay, we are continuing on this sort of job trend topic.
Okay.
And while at work, have you ever kind of mistakenly sent an email maybe to the wrong person or replied all if you maybe shouldn't have?
I'm very careful about the reply all because when other people reply all, it bugs me so much that I don't do it. But I have mistakenly sent emails, and sometimes autocorrect has burned me.
Oh, multiple times. Yeah. Autocorrect has burned me too. Okay, so listen to this. This is from an article on Board Panda. We've talked about this website all the time. They post some really great stuff. And we are talking about Gracie. She's a recent college grad from Michigan. She applied for a brand representative job at a boutique. And there was a bit of a mistake. Okay, she went to TikTok with it, so check this out.
So I applied for this job as a brand representative to a company called Evelyn, and their motto is beauty through confidence. And this is an email I accidentally got sent from the VP. Enjoy.
Okay, so I'm reading it there. It says the girl is fresh out of college, Hope College, and not that cute. She applied to the sales and model position. Are you sure you want me to interview her? Oh,
so she
Chuck de Grendel.
Yeah.
Is commenting on someone else's looks? Okay, that's rich with that name.
So, but the girl that applied is the one that got that message.
That's horrible.
It's absolutely horrible. She's an absolute doll.
Of course.
Not cute enough.
Wow.
Ridiculous.
Major bummer. Well, listen, good for her for posting it online, too, because that's, I mean, I wonder where Chuck de Grendel is today.
Well, listen, the VP and his wife apparently apologized on Facebook, on a Facebook Live.
Did they offer her a job?
Don't know. But that video is on boardpanda.com, and hopefully somebody else will offer her a job.
Wow, my goodness.
I know.
Need a little more kindness in the world,
don't you think?
Okay, well, Lauren Kelly is standing by with today's question of the day. Lauren, how you doing?
All right, you guys, we want to hear from you. Texts, work emails, what's the worst communication fail that you've ever had? And lots of you have already posted your responses on our Facebook page. Let's go take a look right now. Michelle writes in, told my boss I love you while hanging up. He said he loved me. Libby writes in, hitting the reply when I meant to forward to a friend. It was about my performance review. Whoopsie. And Andrea writes in, gave my 2 weeks at my job, signed all the goodbye paperwork, turned in my badge and keys on the last day, went off to college, my first day of holiday Christmas break, former work calls and asked me where I was for my shift. I was like, I haven't worked there in months. They responded, really? Haven't noticed. Uh-oh. I don't want to know what happened right there. I will say that, you guys, when I used to work at the radio station, I used to answer my cell phone, Mix 96.5, by accident, just totally picked it up. And so that was a little interesting thing that just craziness. But you guys can head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join the conversation. Of course, we're going to share lots more of your comments a little bit later on. Derek and Courtney, I know like the text messages is a burn thing, the autocorrect. I've gotten that before also from a disgruntled bridezilla. But what about y'all?
Yeah, I mean, the reply all, I've replied to things that maybe I shouldn't have. I mean, nothing, you know, nothing written in there. Just, oops, sorry, I probably shouldn't have responded to you, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
There were a couple times when I was in elementary school and I went up to the teacher to ask a question and accidentally called her mom.
Oh, yeah.
No offense, Mom. You're my one and only, my ride or die, my OG.
But that's so cute.
It just comes out.
It just came out. Sort of like the I love you to the boss.
That's so
Would you be mortified? That's awesome.
Can you imagine if we told our boss, Ken, I love you, bye.
Bye, Jerry. Love you too.
So cute, though. All right, Lauren, thanks so much. Good giggles on there. Always
love
good
you, Lauren.
comments.
Love you too.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
See you later. Love you.
Well, a new coffee shop in the Woodland Heights is pouring up a way for you to enjoy a delicious cocktail, but without the booze.
Okay, we like the sound of this. It is called Active Passion. Today, Joe Sam is getting a first sip of their annual mocktail traditional throwdown. Joe, so what is this? There's a competition where people will be mixing up mocktails?
They sure will, and they're going to be having all of these beautiful mocktails that you can already see here. All of these are really beneficial to your health, so we're going to be talking about that. So you take the booze out and you have these beautiful mocktails is what we're calling them, and we have Linda here with Active Passion, the owner, to talk about this throwdown that people are going to be participating in. You guys already narrowed down the competition.
Correct.
They're going to be competing next week. Tell us how this competition is going to work.
Okay, so we've got an amazing selection of bartenders and baristas that have applied and put in absolutely awesome, their specialty drinks, and that's how they actually qualified. So we've narrowed this field down to 5 people, and then they'll be in the store on Monday from 12 until 4, and they will make us their signature drink as the first round. And once they've made this signature drink, which we'll all get to enjoy, which is the fun part about the whole competition.
And this is good for anybody to come and enjoy. Families of all ages. We see the beautiful mocktails right now that you guys have here at the shop. This is what's going to be doing. They're going to be doing for the throwdown. And when we talk about this here, we want to give people an idea of the different mocktails that you have already up here displayed, looking absolutely gorgeous. Give us the lineup.
Okay, so this one, and I've left a little bit for visual display, is our strawberry lemonade. So
Look
it's got
at that.
fresh strawberries and our in-house made lemonade, and everything that we use here, we actually prepare in-house. So we juice everything freshly in our prep room because we want it to be as fresh as possible to serve to our customers.
And let's get down the line really quickly.
So this one is a tie-dye sunrise, which has got carrot juice and beetroot juice and cardamom and ginger, and it's absolutely delicious. The next lineup is our fancy Palmer. So it's a spin on an Arnold Palmer. So it's got jasmine, tea, freshly brewed, and our in-house made lemonade. And the next one is my personal favorite, which is a tropical passion. Yeah, and that's the one that you're gonna make.
Yeah.
And it's got passion fruit and butterfly pea flour and some coconut milk with a little bit of mint in it as well.
And then we have this one here, the strawberry lemonade, right?
No, this is the strawberry lemonade. This one is the hibiscus berry.
Hibiscus.
Oh, it's delicious. And then we have what every coffee shop has, which is great matcha. But this one is a little twist because strawberries are in season, so we made it a strawberry matcha. So we kicked it up a notch or two.
You sure did kick it up a notch, and these are looking absolutely gorgeous. I have to taste now, you guys. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about Active Passion, the health benefits that you have here incorporated within the store, which is one of your big missions here at Active Passion. And like you already heard her mention, we're going to be making this one here myself. She's going to be teaching me how to make it, and then of course we're going to taste it.
Of course.
We got to do it, right? So we're going to send things back to you guys, Courtney and Derek. Cheers to the mocktails with no booze.
It looks so beautiful.
It
Lovely.
does look beautiful. They always say you eat and drink with your eyes first. Thumbs up. Okay, Jeff.
Absolutely.
See you in a bit. Speaking of drinks, when we come back for today's Wine Club Wednesday, Courtney and I, we're going to try a delicious Chardonnay.
Can't wait. And are you fighting acne? Do you want to wear less makeup? Or just simply, do you need to relax? We're going to take you inside Swanky Beauty Bar, where everyone can get their glow on. That and much more on When Houston Life returns.
Well, it is that time, wine o'clock in Studio B, and in today's Wine Club, poured by H-E-B, we are sharing the next must-try wine for your next very special dinner, Courtney.
Absolutely. Cheers to that. And we're highlighting the Lingua Franca Chardonnay. Cheers.
I took a little taste during commercial break,
saw you.
I will admit, and I like what I'm
You know what's interesting? I always say, I don't really care for Chardonnay.
I've always said the same thing.
But everyone I like, so
It's
I guess
so good.
I like Chardonnay. So this Chardonnay is from a fabulous part of Oregon, Willamette Valley. Lovely place, rich, silky. This has notes of lemon, peel, pear, vanilla. This is truly amazing on its own, of course, when the temperatures get hot, but this also pairs beautifully with shellfish or a creamy pasta or a simple roasted chicken. What do you think? I know you've already had like 7 sips.
Well, you and I are typically on the same page.
We are.
Because we both like bubbles, we both like red and rosé. I guess for my entire life, I was just drinking terrible Chardonnay, or maybe I had a bad one once and then stopped drinking it, but this is a bottle I would absolutely buy. I'd probably save it for special occasions because the price is what, 37 bucks?
Yeah, $37, but it is lovely. This would be nice to maybe split. You have some friends over for dinner, you're going over to their house. This is a lovely bottle of wine. By the way, here's a fun fact. Lingua Franca means to speak directly, and these winemakers want to make their wine to speak of the greatness of the Oregon vineyards.
To speak directly. So to like say what you mean what you say.
Yes.
Like you. You are a lingua franca.
I am Lingua Franca.
You are a very franca lingua.
Cheers to that. And this is lovely. We're Chardonnay lovers. Who knew?
Who knew? It is never too late to learn something new. No, it truly is really good. And you know, sometimes we've found if you're going to a dinner party or you're going to a special event and it's like, oh, dang it, we need to pick up a bottle. We like to have a few nice bottles in case we're going to someone's house to give as a gift. So that's a great one to have on hand.
And here's a tip. What Orlando and I do when someone gives us a bottle, we just write on their label who gave it to us if we don't drink it right there.
So you don't give it back to them accidentally?
No. So when we open it, we send a picture and say, cheers, we're enjoying your wine that you gave us.
That's so sweet.
That's why we do that.
Okay, I thought it was a re-gift scenario.
No, it's not. It's just to remember who gave it to us. By the way, HEB H-E-B, their Big Deal Days is going on right now, July 20th. This is 10% off H-E-B wine favorites, white wines, and look for the wine favorites tag, as you see right there on the shelf.
Those tags are so helpful. They make it easy. And if you would like to join our Houston Life Wine Club, poured by H-E-B, just visit our website to register. There you will have access to exclusive giveaways. You'll even have a chance to be part of our virtual tastings.
That's right. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wine at your local H-E-B, and it's $37. It's a good one.
All right, we're Chardonnay lovers. We're going to shift gears now. During the last year, I think we all realized just how much we need self-care, whether it's a daily walk to relieve stress or perhaps an at-home facial. Many of us were forced to slow down and listen to both our minds and our bodies.
So true. And, you know, self-care is really continuing to have a moment. And listen to this. A local woman went from corporate America to taking care of our skin, and she's enjoying her newfound career.
So my goal is for women to be makeup optional. For men to be like, okay, I mean, my skin looks good, I'm feeling myself.
Felice Simmons Sloan works her magic daily on people looking to perfect their skin, and she's winning. Welcome to Swanky Beauty Bar. It's a small space, but the results are big. This is a new chapter for you, but this is something that's kind of been brewing for a little bit.
It is. You know, I've always been into skin and beauty and makeup and all that. So, you know, and I kind of did it on a personal level and did it for all my friends.
Even though this is her passion, it took getting laid off during the pandemic to push her into a new career and becoming a business owner.
I turned lemons into lemonade, threw some tequila on it, took a couple of shots, and we're here.
Felice went to school and got licensed and opened up Swanky Beauty Bar last year, and she already has a cult following.
The first thing that I always see when I get done with a facial with Felice is how hydrated and glowy my skin looks. Which is what you want, like the celebrity glow.
Nicole is a busy mom of a toddler and a lifestyle blogger and doesn't have a ton of time to do a full makeup routine every day.
I really love coming to her. She tells me what my skin needs. Sometimes I didn't feel comfortable going to other places and kind of choosing a facial. I love that Felice customizes everything to what is happening to me at that moment. If my skin is dry, if it's maybe too oily. So I always come out with a glow.
I love that customization is really part of your specialty here. And even for me, my skin today is going to be totally different next week or next month.
Right, or next season. You know, like what's going on with your skin right now? And in the wintertime, you're gonna flip those things. I have clients, my clients right now, I have people that are in maintenance, that are working on just summer glow. And then I have folks that are prepping their skin for pill season, right? It's like, so there's different phases.
I heard something, you do obviously back facials if you have the back knee, right? There's a booty facial?
You know, now I believe in what we do to the face, we do to the neck. That back and that booty are real close, okay?
She's literally living up to the definition of swanky, stylishly luxurious.
Hashtag get swanked, okay?
I mean, she is a hoot and a half. I'm so happy for her in this new journey on her career.
I've known Felice for years. She has some of the best energy I have ever encountered. Go see her, because I feel like when someone's working on your body, you want to like them.
Absolutely.
And she is so super cool and so positive. You'll be glad you went.
And Nicole was onto something, because she's like, if somebody's working with you at your skin, they understand your skin versus you trying to pick something to figure out what's going on with your skin. It's amazing. You can find Felice on the web or on Instagram at Swanky Beauty Bar. We're also going to have a link posted on HoustonLife.tv.
Very nice. Well, if you are looking for something new to binge watch this weekend, Lauren Kelly is standing by with a drama series you don't want to miss. Hey, Lauren.
Ooh, guys, it's a good one coming up. Actors Alex Breckenridge and Martin Henderson are chatting all about season 3 of their Netflix hit Virgin River.
I love it.
Plus, looks like more rain is headed our way. We're going to get a check of the forecast and what else is coming up on the news at 4. Houston Life is back in just 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Wednesday at 3:30. We're almost to Friday.
We're almost there. Well, halfway through the week, okay? But I love your optimism. So earlier we asked you, from texting to work emails, what is the worst communication fail you've ever had? You know, the accidental text or message you sent. So Jennifer writes in, I accidentally sent an email talking about my annoying coworker to my annoying coworker.
Oopsie.
Oh, Jennifer, we've all been there, right?
Yeah. Lorena writes in, I thought I was calling a friend around 2 a.m. to come pick me up from the club because I was drunk. Ooh,
no.
Tipsy. I was calling my boss.
No.
He didn't answer. Thank God.
That would have been an interesting conversation.
Hey, girl.
Hey, can you... John writes in, using talk to text to thank a customer for setting up a meeting with her manager. I did not realize it transcribed what I said from I owe you big time and I owe you bedtime. To a customer.
Oh, you guys are funny.
I owe you bedtime.
Oh,
can you imagine?
Funny.
What would you do?
I love it. Okay, let's check in with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what's coming up at the news at 4 o'clock. Hey, guys.
That's some funny stuff.
I know. The viewers show up so good.
Horrible.
Seriously. But horrible, like, in the best way.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? At least it's a good story, but in the moment, can you imagine?
Horrifying.
My heart would jump out of my chest.
No.
Seriously. I'm glad it happened to them and not us.
It's coming. No, I was kidding.
I know. Knocking on wood. Knocking on wood. All right, great to see you guys. Yeah, it's another stormy day out there.
It is. Yeah. It is very stormy. I had some raindrops coming down on me when I got in, for sure, Frank.
I hate Don't you hate predictive dialing?
Yeah.
I've gotten a few of those texts. I don't know if I've sent them out, but I've gotten a few that were funny, but I can't share them.
Good ones you can't share.
So, yes, it's raining again. Let's get to the radar and show you what's going on. Temperatures cool in downtown, 80 degrees, 84 down southwest, 89 in Galveston. You've missed most of the rain once again, but look at these showers that are breaking out, especially right down 45. This is the last 6 hours, and you can see it was an active morning and it's been an active afternoon. Look here, 45 just from Galveston right on up to almost downtown now. These showers continue to push off to the northwest at about 15 miles an hour, so a lot of lightning there. Be careful if you are on the southeast side, that's for sure. Up to the north, Liberty County into San Jacinto County, getting some showers and thunderstorms. It looks like right around Tascasita and Kingwood Lake Houston. And this is interesting. Yesterday, we had two outflow boundaries that met and caused all of the rain over downtown. And you'll notice that green line, that's an outflow boundary there, and there's one there. So it wouldn't surprise me if those collided and started to create some thunderstorms between Aldine and Spring. So we'll keep an eye on that, but that'd be right over the airport. They had a go of it yesterday. They are going to have a go of it, it looks like, again today. In the meantime, back out over the ocean, there's still a few spotty showers, so I think we're going to have to give this until the better part of 7:30 to quiet down. Futurecast keeps it busy through 6:30. There's 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So really a repeat of what we have been seeing. We see those showers move in, and then by the time we get to 7 o'clock, things go down from 50% to 40 to 30 to 20%. So got a little dog walk going, a little pool time. You might have to give it a bit of a break. We'll talk about showers and update you at 4. Talking tropics a bit, and then there's loads of Saharan dust, not just what we're going to get this weekend, but now there's even more behind that. I have that forecast coming up. Christine?
Thank you. And here's a look at some of the other stories we're covering this afternoon for you.
And important news for parents. Many of you are about to get some additional money in your bank accounts this week. It's all part of the stimulus package that was signed into law in March. What you need to know and how to find out how much money you could be seeing.
All right, it's mid-July, as you already know, and it gets hot in Houston, right? That means your deodorant is working overtime, but what if your deodorant's not working quite like it used to, right? Houston's only TV health reporter, Haley Hernandez, shows us how to deal with sweaty armpits.
Yeah, overtime.
So definitely stay tuned.
Overtime is fine as long as it's working.
The slow-mo of the guy smelling his armpit.
The slow-mo sniff.
Can we just play that video clip on repeat?
Yeah, that's the best.
Come up at 4 o'clock. You definitely want to see it.
I'm just going to watch. I love the video.
Yeah.
Right, the video will be at 4 o'clock.
Okay, we'll be watching. See you guys.
Well, season 3 of Virgin River on Netflix is now out for people to start streaming. And if you haven't started this drama series yet, it's a must-watch.
I can tell you're obsessed. Lauren Kelly has some inside info on the brand new season that is sure to keep fans on the edges of their seats. Lauren,
that is right, Derek. Yes, searching for a fresh start, a nurse moves from L.A. to remote Northern California town and is pleasantly surprised by, well, everything. More drama for the cast this season includes a funeral, a fire, a divorce, a hurricane, and a new romance. Actors Alex Breckenridge and Martin Henderson are chatting with me all about season 3.
Getting emotional doesn't really work for me. I just end up breaking things.
Well, you can break whatever you want. But I would prefer it if you did it at the bar because I don't have any renter's insurance.
Well, we start season 3 a few weeks after the conclusion of season 2, and we very quickly realized, although, you know, the opening, we're still questioning as to whether or not Jack is going to pull through. If you've seen the trailer and the fact that I'm here doing this press, it's probably pretty obvious that Jack does survive. But we don't know what the circumstances are around the shooting. And so he goes on a mission to try to figure out who it is. I mean, obviously he takes it quite personally, as I would if anyone shot me. But there's a few suspects, and his memory's been very badly affected from the shooting. So he can't remember exactly what the events of that night were. So that becomes a mystery. But Jack's, you know, he's up against it. His house burns down. He's got financial issues. He's got Charmaine, who's threatening to take the twins away. She's got a new love interest who wants to basically push Jack out of the picture. Mel wants to have a baby. You know, he's being shot. So it's just a regular fun day for Jack, trying to live his life. But there's lots of drama. But through it all is the undying love for Mel Monroe.
Alex, as far as Mel goes, we know that she's wanting a family in this new season. It's kind of a pretty reoccurring theme. Do you think that you'd go about it the same way? You want to have the conversations, you want to talk about it, but it really just leads to really one thing that you guys end up talking about a lot, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's a struggle for her to bring it up because I know that she's not sure where Jack is going to land with this. It's a really big deal, and she realizes that. But she's an honest person, and she loves him, and she wants to be clear about where she wants to go with their relationship.
Martin, what do you think is the most challenging part of filming a role like this, filming a show like this, really?
The biggest challenge really is to infuse our scenes with some emotion and just some groundedness that the relationship feels authentic, while still having, you know, lanterns in the lake and you know, all these massive romantic gestures. But yeah, that's the biggest challenge for me, I think, is just presenting the character and making him believable. You know, but luckily I got an actress to work with who is so good, and you know, I mean that sincerely. Alex is such a good actress, and when we work together, it makes it a lot easier, you know. I'm just very grateful for that.
Absolutely. You guys' chemistry on screen is just off the charts. We love it. You still have us on the edge of our seats. We cannot wait to devour all of season 3, Virgin River, streaming on Netflix now. You guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having us.
I just love those two. I wish they were like together in real life. Don't you kind of hope that sometimes? Don't forget, catch all the drama in season 3 of Virgin River. Like I said, now streaming on Netflix, and more of my interview with Alex and Martin is online at HoustonLife.tv. Courtney and Derek, fun fact that he actually has a New Zealand accent that he hides during the show.
It's crazy. When I heard it this week, I had no idea.
Should let him keep it. I love that one.
I know. It's a great series.
I'll add it to my list. Thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, guys.
Coming up, we are chatting with a Fifth Ward mom and author, Shaletta Bundridge, about her new book, Helping Kids with Autism, and how Billy Ray Cyrus helped her inspire her. It's great to see you.
Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back.
You are seeing a clip. This is Daniel Bundridge, a then 4-year-old Houston nonverbal child with autism. He became a viral post in 2019 after his mom caught him humming to the Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus song, Old Town Road.
His story is the inspiration behind the new book, Daniel Finds His Voice, authored by Daniel's mom, Shaletta Brundage, who joins us now with more on his incredible story. Shaletta, it is great to see you on Houston Life. Fun chatting with you during the break. And this is really remarkable. So Daniel was nonverbal until he was 4 years old. You witnessed him watching this video of Old Town Road, and something miraculous happened.
He had not been able to tell me he loved me. Couldn't understand when I told him I loved him. At one point, he fell and broke his arm and couldn't even tell us where he hurt. His speech therapy evaluation said he had no functional language. And at 4.5 years old, the summer of 2019, when Old Town Road was as hot as fish grease on Good Friday, he walked up to me and started playing with the buttons on my duster. That's what he's doing. He's opening and closing the buttons on my duster. And he just started humming Old Town Road. And I was crying. I wet his hair. I had snot, and every body fluid I had came crashing down on my child, because that's the moment I realized that the way we reach him and teach him is through music. And for the past 2 years, guys, we have been using music in his therapy, his educational settings. Everything that this kid does, we use music. And just 2 years later, after having no functional language, Daniel is reading on a 4th grade level. His cognitive functions are that of a 7-year-old kid, and he's only 6. We would have never tried music. That wasn't even an option for us. But here we got this little urban cowboy who loves country and Western, and that's all we got to do is put on a country song, and you can teach this kid anything and he'll pick it up.
It is really incredible. We have said this on this show multiple times, the power that music has. And to really see what this has done to Daniel is really incredible. A little bit more, Shaletta, about your story. It's not just Daniel. I mean, you have other children. Your son Brandon, who's 8, your daughter Cameron. They both have been diagnosed with on the autism spectrum disorder as well. So not only do you have one child, but you have 3 children on the same spectrum.
Yeah, and the reason they call it a spectrum is because each child is different. Now, I've got my 14-year-old son, Andrew, who's a teenager, which might be more difficult than having autism. But Brandon has a little social anxiety. Cameron was very shy and reserved. And Daniel is was my most severely autistic child. But with good help and therapy and a lot of prayer and a lot of pushing and perseverance, Brandon and Cameron are testing off the spectrum, and Daniel is not far behind. So we always share our family stories so that other parents who have kids with special needs know that things can and will get better. We just don't want people to lose hope. I teach my kids at home after school, and when the pandemic hit, we turned our house into a classroom. And, I just did what I could for my kids, like most parents do, Courtney, right?
Yeah.
We just hunker down and do what we got to do. And my kids have responded so well. They didn't lose any of their progress during COVID when schools were closed, and when they took their annual autism evaluations, they actually made progress. And it's not just about school and learning. We have fun. We go out back and play. We try to keep them active. Whatever we got to do to keep these kids learning and moving and motivated, that's what we do.
Shaletta, it really is incredible how you have found that music or music therapy is sort of cracking the code to help your children learn. And you said something just now that I think is really powerful. A lot of parents out there feeling sort of powerless and hopeless. So what is your message to people out there, not just parents, but grandparents, caretakers, who feel like they've hit a dead end, like they don't know where to turn?
Keep pressing. Keep trying. Use my family story to know that things can and will get better. They were just about to tell me that they were going to have to teach Daniel sign language. He's 4.5 and he hasn't spoken or understands simple commands. And I said, no. We're going to keep trying. We're going to do whatever we can. And I prayed. And this boy, when his book came out for Autism Awareness Month this year, guys, he read his own book. We had a book reading at our house, and Daniel in the driveway at our home read his own book. I never thought that was possible, but you got to have faith, and you can't lose hope. And I want people to see our family story, pick up Daniel's book, and know that, it's not just unique to us. It's not just us. things can and will get better, not just for us, but for your kids too.
Absolutely. There's always a light shining. Some days it's just a little bit dimmer or brighter. The next day, we have about 30 seconds left. We want to tell everybody about the book that you just mentioned.
Okay, Daniel Finds His Voice is available everywhere books are sold. It actually, would you guys believe this, sold out 3 times already.
Yay!
It's already a bestseller, and it hasn't been available since it just came out April 1st. So I'm so blessed and so glad that so many parents and grandparents and caretakers and educators and therapists and music therapists have fallen in love with this book and my son's story and are offering it to parents who need it most.
It is fantastic, Shaletta. And Cameron Goes to School, by the way, your previous book, also worth a read,
Yes.
Story based on your daughter. Shaletta Brundage, thank you so much for your time and for sharing your family's incredibly powerful story.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to shine a light on this. This show is amazing. The work that you're doing is amazing, and inspiring other parents is so important. So I appreciate you giving me this time.
You are so welcome. Thanks, Shaletta. And by the way, to connect with Shaletta, you can search the link on the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.
Okay, let's shift gears now. Earlier, we mentioned the mocktail throwdown happening next week in Woodland Heights at Active Passion. Let's check back in with Joe to see what they are mixing up. Joe, how's it going?
Hey guys, so before you guys left us last time, we already drank all of the mocktails that we had, so we had to make some new ones for you. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the throwdown that's going to be happening here at Active Passion, and we're going to tell you all about the coffee shop and what their mission is for. Also, that coming up in just 2 minutes on Houston Life. Well, cheers to all of you out there. We're talking about the mocktail competition happening here at Active Passion. And we want to talk a little bit more about Active Passion. We talked about the active part a little bit earlier. I'm going to bring back in Linda, the owner here, to give us a little bit more information about that before we get into the mocktail competition. Sure. Tell us about Active Passion and where did it all start?
So it basically started from my love for being active and cycling and running and Pilates, and then also because I have a mantra that life's too short to drink bad coffee.
Yes.
So I thought, what a great way to bring people together around great coffee and then offer a variety of different activities, all for free, so that a community can get together and be more active.
Bike rides, all kind of different things that you've done, runs that people can come out here for free and really focus on that active part.
Absolutely.
And now that we got the active part, we want to talk about the passion, and we want to talk about that with these amazing mocktails with the competition that's going to be happening. You told me you're going to teach me how to make this here, so tell us what we're going to be making.
So this is our tropical passion, and the base layer is the coconut milk that's infused with mint.
Now
so
they're all already measured out for us.
Absolutely. You just go ahead and pour it in.
All right.
And the next one is the actual passion fruit itself. So what I do is I pour it onto the ice so that it doesn't actually pour into the, it'll layer on top. So if you pour it onto the ice,
okay,
nicely, there we go.
There we go.
You're a pro.
All right.
Look at this.
And then
Joe.
we're going to put all of it in there.
Absolutely.
All right. And then we have this one here.
And that's butterfly lemon lemongrass pea flour.
Ooh.
So you just lay that on top as well and pour it on the ice, and it's going to be beautiful.
All right. Perfect, perfect. So when we would get right here, we want to give people information really quickly about the competition. It's going to kick off, and it's free for people to come too.
Yeah, absolutely. The public is welcome, and the great thing is they get a vote. They get to taste the mocktails, and they actually get a vote, and we'll have a People's Choice winner as well as an overall winner. And all of the mocktails that are made, it's on Monday from 12 o'clock in the afternoon until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so obviously their shot has frozen there. So get over to the Woodland Heights and check them out. It looks beautiful.
Well, and also I think those are such great words that she just said. Life is too short to drink bad coffee. The mocktails look beautiful, no booze required, and more info is available on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Sorry about that little technical glitch there. It happens.
I know. I'm definitely going to make my way over there. It's my neck of the woods. Perfect. After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show, including a Houston native rapper who's giving back in a big way.
And as we hit a break, let's check in with Kevin Frazier for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Kevin.
Derek and Courtney, tune into ET tonight because Britney Spears' conservatorship is back in court. We'll have all the latest for you. Plus, our Bahamas week rolls on with more fun in the sun. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. But don't go anywhere. Houston Life. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow in Houston Live, fresh off his win of the 2021 Billboard Changemaker Award, we're going to chat with Houston rapper Trey the Truth about he continues to give back to the city with Trey Day.
Plus, we are getting the scoop on what local shops in town are doing to celebrate National Ice Cream Day.
I see what you did there.
Well, National Ice Cream Day is not tomorrow. It's coming up this weekend. But, you know, there are a few hot spots in town, even a few places giving away free scoops.
Hot spots to keep you cool.
Hot spots. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on
you're
this
welcome.
Wine Club. Thanks for showing up to work today, Courtney. None of us were quite sure on this Wine Club Wednesday. Even little Tex Man was here. So in case you're wondering, he's just been taking a nap in the corner.
It's a rainy day, rainy dog days. We're going to send it over to Keith and Christine, who can relate to the rainy days.
We really can.
I would really love to take a nap right now, but
guess what we're going to do?
It's a little late for that.
Tex is like, you guys drink, I'll take a nap. We all know our role here. So good.